Okay, I think that I, I am now live. Hello, 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 Facebook, hello, Instagram, hello, YouTube, hello, LinkedIn, hello, world. I hope that you are doing well and getting ready to start your week feeling good and hopeful and positive. And hopefully, my message helps to give you a little bit of hope today. Now, if you are new to me, I am Coach and teacher Ayana, here to give you an inspirational message about, to help you uplift your life, feel happy, feel good, and also give you the tools that you need to transform your mindset, move forward in your life, accomplish your goals, all of that good and amazing stuff. And today I have a fabulous quote that I've been trying to track down for some time, so I'm really excited to dive into it. But first, before we do that, I'm very excited to announce that I'm getting ready. My third course on Udemy is going to be up by tomorrow. I'm so excited, okay? And I will post about that everywhere. It's all about time management, so get ready, okay? Looking forward to everyone checking that out, all right? So let's dive on in, and I'm so excited. You'll see more about that tomorrow, okay? Very excited. So this quote today is, "You are either growing or dying," by Lou Holtz. Now, I've heard people say, "You are either growing or dying." Raise your hand if you've heard that before. I think a bunch of us have heard that, but I had no idea that it was attributed to Lou Holtz. Now, I don't know that much about Lou Holtz. I know that Lou Holtz is a coach from Notre Dame, and I think he said it at a commencement speech. And it just went viral before there was internet viral, but they really are powerful words. And I'll admit, when I first heard it in my 20s, I didn't really fully understand the weight of it. You are either growing or dying. At first felt a little heavy and intense to me, if I'm being honest. Like, okay, well, it's nice to grow, but you're dying? Is that the alternative? What does that even mean? And, I've heard that quote off and on for years now, but it finally took me to this point to be able to understand exactly what Lou was talking about. So first things first, right? I think there's the part that I absorbed back in my 20s was like, you are either learning lessons, you're going through things anyway, so you're either learning lessons from them or you're just not, right? And if you're not, then you're kind of doomed to kind of like a spiritual death, right? You're kind of doomed to a mental health death, like maybe your happiness would die, right? But I still was like, okay, it doesn't really make full and complete sense. It didn't resonate with me or make full and complete sense to me. But now all of a sudden in my late 30s, right, going on 38, all of a sudden it hit me when I heard the quote being used in an audiobook I was listening to, where they were talking about it and describing it. And all of a sudden it had different resonance. All of a sudden it was that we are all dying all the time, right? We are all walking towards the grave. It's the inevitable part of the human experience and of our lives. But so we don't have that choice, right? But what we are doing with our days as human beings is very different from one another, right? Some of us are growing and evolving and learning, and some of us are just dying. Okay, so all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, is that what he meant? It's not just learn lessons from things or you're kind of spiritually dying. It's like, no, we are all dying, right? We are all going to go at some point. And what are we choosing to do with this gift of life? Are we growing, right? Like, we all have to die, right? How many times can I repeat that before it gets morbid? But we all have to go at some point. Our lives are finite. So are we choosing a path of growth and moving forward and learning? Or are we choosing a path of just existing and therefore just simply dying? So for Lou Holtz, I believe there was a difference, right? There was a difference between just on the way to the grave and growth. Because at least that path, the other path, the path of growth, is you get, by the time, I hope that when I get to my last days, my final days, that I will feel fulfilled, that I will feel happy with the life that I have lived because I've grown, because I've given myself permission to learn things and grow and try to go above into that next level. And then that got me thinking as a teacher and as a parent and in my own life. I've discovered something extremely powerful about learning after many years, as 10 plus years as a teacher, after 7+ years as a coach, helping hundreds of people and thousands of hundreds of people one-on-one and thousands of people speaking and teaching with their growth and their efforts and their goals. And what I've discovered is that learning new things is what makes us most excited and happy and passionate, right? I think that human beings need a couple of things to survive, right? And from a spiritual side, we need love, but we also need learning. We need to learn and grow and develop new skills and tools. And I discovered this even more recently when I decided to take on becoming a certified software developer in the midst of all of this mental health obsession that I have. And I had wanted to be a certified software developer or to learn how to code for a long time, but I stayed away from it. There were so many things that I was interested in, and scientific things that I wanted to look at or learn, and languages, but that I put on the back burner because I was busy. And so many of us do that, right? We're so busy. We have so many things on our plate. But time is marching on regardless, right? And when I finally gave myself permission to go after that goal that felt really unattainable a long time ago and breaking it down into small, bite-sized chunks, I realized that I was lit up. And it just reminded me of what I've also witnessed as a parent with my young children. We as human beings, we are wired to learn. We are wired to grow. We are wired to be eternal students. Our learning is not supposed to stop when we graduate from a school or when we get out of school. Okay, whatever your path was, we are supposed to learn and grow, whatever that is, whether that's, learning how to cook more, whether that's learning about your mental health, whether that's learning to be better in relationship with people, whether that's learning how to be a coach or a software developer. I want to send you all, listen, I hope that this message inspires you to really go after something that is a dream for you. And if you can't go after that dream right now or learn something brand new right this second, make a plan to go after it in the next few months. We're living in a day and age where the internet is abundant with tools. There are so many cheap and free ways to learn this information. So don't let all of that stop you. Go for it. Okay? You deserve it. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to live and to grow. We all do. Have an amazing week. Bye.